Hi there, everyone. My name is Mr. Gannon, and I currently teach AP World History Modern at Herndon High School. And this video is designed to tell you a little bit about the class so that as you're making your course selection for your sophomore year, you have the information you need to decide which history class you should take. The AP World History class will take the place of your World History and Geography 2 or World History 2 Honors class as you're thinking about course registration. The course itself is designed to really talk about world history, events, processes, developments from 1200 to the present. This seems like a lot of content, and it is, so we do move at a brisk pace. This class is designed by College Board to be equivalent to an introductory college level course, meaning we move at a sort of a college level pace. We go through the content a little bit faster than you might be expecting in maybe a World History 2 or Honors World 2 class. The purpose for that really is to help students prepare for the AP exam so that they have the chance to potentially earn college credit. This course really does focus on skills development as well to get you ready for that AP exam in May of the school year. This includes things like analyzing primary and secondary sources, developing historical arguments. So how do you write about history, focusing on sort of thesis statement and using evidence, making historical connections. So as you're thinking about your course selection, really think about what you've been doing in your World History 1 class or your World History 1 Honors class this year. I know many of the classes, right, you guys have been practicing things like document-based questions or DBQ writing. Think about how well you're doing on those, right? If you're comfortable with that process, those skills that are involved in that writing, the AP World might be a pretty good fit for you. We do spend a lot of time in this class working on writing skills, again, in preparation for the AP exam. So keep that in mind as you are thinking about your course selection. Now, 1200 to present really is, like I said, it's a good chunk of content. We do move at a fairly quick pace. You can see here, this is how the College Board, the AP program, lays out this course in terms of content. Our first 2 units really sort of set the stage. We talk about trade networks, major states and empires in the world between 1200 and 1450. The next units, 3 and 4, we focus on the formation of empires, both in Europe and Asia and in the Americas, as well as European empires that sort of span the globe. In units 5 and 6, we focus on political revolutions and upheaval, the French Revolution, the American Revolution, the Latin American revolutions, the Haitian Revolution, getting into industrialization. Before we go into our modern era, units 7 through 9, where we talk about World War I, World War II, the Great Depression, Cold War, imperialism and decolonization. So we do cover a lot of different content throughout the year. You can see here sort of how fast we move according to the College Board schedule to help, again, students prepare for the AP exam in May. So let's talk a little bit about that process of earning college credit, right? One of the great things about AP classes is you do have the chance to earn college credit. This shows you the breakdown here of the AP exam. Students who enroll in this class are expected to take the AP exam in May of the school year. Our students, again, this might look daunting. This might look overwhelming at first. Our students are incredibly well prepared, right? We have a really good track record here at Herndon High School, having taught AP World myself for a number of years, over 10 years now, right? Our students always do well. So I don't want this to scare you, but I do want to make it clear, right, that students are expected to take that AP exam in May. It does involve multiple choice tests as well as writing. There are 2 longer essays, right? A long essay question and a document-based question, as well as short answers as well. Again, the focus on skills in this class really is designed to help you maximize your chances at doing well on the AP exam, earning that college credit. So at this point, right, having told you about the class, now the question you probably have is, all right, well, really, but how much work is involved? How much work will I have to do for this class if I decide to take AP World History? Again, we move at a little bit faster of a pace than an honors or a regular World History 2 class. So for each class, I usually tell my students 30 to 45 minutes outside of class preparing. So if I saw my students on Wednesday, by Friday, they're going to probably spend about 45 minutes getting ready for the next class. This might look like a number of different things throughout the year. It might be 5 to 10 pages of reading and taking some notes. Could be watching a video lecture that we've prepared for them. Could be studying for an upcoming test or a quiz that we have in class. Might involve writing or rewriting or revising an essay. Watching a video for class, practicing questions online in AP Classroom. In class, again, we typically focus on skills. So we expect that as you're coming into class, you're reading the content sort of at home so that we can go over it in class. Most nights there is homework, just to give you a heads up. Again, that homework might look like a number of different things, but it's going to be designed to give you some of the background information so that when you come to class, you're ready to engage with that material, to write about it, to think critically, and do things with that in class. So keep that in mind, right? I know these are important decisions that you're weighing in your course selection. Again, you should be prepared to spend about 45 minutes a night. As we get closer to the AP exam, you may want to spend more than that, right? This might look like an hour or more some nights, just as we're getting ready for the AP exam. If you, have a lot of outside activities, right? I know that students play sports, have other things going on, but this is something that you need to maybe take into consideration. If you have questions about this course, right? I encourage everyone who's interested to at least think about taking this course to come talk to either myself, Mr. Gannon, in room K119, or Ms. Stoltz in K117. Both of us, right, are willing to answer any questions you might have about the course.